Batrider versus Nyx and Venge.
Nope. Turn to ban.
Is the Centaur still enough with the Hoof Stomp?
I think Centaur's
Really ready to defend this? Like, you're not getting high levels up in the Rubik. He needs that Fade Bolt to drag the...
He doesn't have an Aquila
at the bottom.
or a Basilius for that matter.
Blink. He's got spin available, but in comes Pudge, starts the Rot. Blink's going to take a lot of damage from this, but who's going to get more of it with the hook? It will actually be Blink killing off Super White. He's also ticking down thanks to his own Rot with the Wave of Terror arriving from LPC.
Nice try back.
They infest. 4 heroes on bottom. They'll actually use the Monkey King as a delivery system. The stun was quick from the Vengeful Spirit, but Monet gets ripped apart. The following stun into Vengeful. And that push behind the Nyx Assassin. And the Radiant feel like something's coming. Like they just scanned to the eastern side of the tower. The TP support will arrive from the Ember Spirit. Nyx Assassin already having to commit his Spike Carapace with the stun. The Hawk actually pulling Blink down. The Nyx is dead, however. Faith Beyond will not be able to survive it. So it ends up being 4 levels in maybe 5 minutes. And now they're watching him like a hawk. The Observer wards it down. He ends up getting stunned up. And now with the Searing Chains, Monkey King will die. His movements, but you are wasting a little bit of time with the Metamorphosis, but Vengeful Spirit is trying to make the most out of it. Bottom lane, and this could be a very, very simple way. With the Haze Scream, Faith Beyond can easily keep up with the Vengeful Spirit, and we'll find the pick-off down there. My top lane was the only thing, and that's exactly what's being ganked up. Oh, he just stole Vendetta. Perfect timing for the Sentry Ward. Now the stun forward Spire Carapace makes life a little bit more difficult. Not to mention the hook pulling down Ice, but you've got support. It's the Blink Dagger of the Centaur arriving. And Wings come in when they arrived. That was different. Monet. Wow, they just go from gank to gank. Even the committal of the ultimate in case anyone's going to TP into us this one. Not to mention the Sunder, the damage on the Juggernaut, then a hook back over. God. Ice will go down. It was Wings getting the advantage.
Or something that is seemingly so trivial. I don't know. Is it trivial though? Like it's a pretty game-changing moment for them.
Yeah.
And to have it happen again, is it going to be worse for them? Is it going to be different?
Your initiation, you've already burnt your Stampede. And Pudge is looking for the perfect hook. Shadow is the target he probably wants, and then you get the instant stun. That's what Jinxing is here for. Mana burn and infest and double Spirit Sim from Super. You can get a little bit of control from Innocence with the telekinesis, but the control doesn't matter when both your heroes.
But when you have the Earth Spike flying midair, sorry, Impale, Earth Spike. When you have the Impale flying midair as he's coming towards you, made for an easy kill.
But of course, actually break the smoke if he gets close enough. But who do they find? They find LPC out. Faith Beyond wants more than just a Vengeful Spirit, however, he may not have a choice. He started with a double edge, didn't go for the Hoof Stomp.
They see Ember Spirit, and there's also Ji there. Ooh, what?
Start your TP, Pudge. Oh, he can't get out in time. Innocent's able to just get the telekinesis grab and bring him down. Is anyone else still kind of stranded? Maybe there's something that will happen in the fight, and then you'll be like, ah, that's the primary reason for it. Well, LPC again. Okay, Infest jump out, defensive swap, Spike Carapace is available, and then the hook actually dragging Shadow into the fight with a double edge. LPC will die. Way up, that tier 2 tower was taken up on top lane. Wings backed up because the bottom lane was pressuring in too heavily. They knew they had no other choice. Ice, that was an optimistic jump forward. The Stampede, maybe the damage reduction, nope. Agents and Metamorphosis off cooldown. Yeah, Monet is going to let rip. They're here for the tier 2 tower.
No damage reduction yet.
Jump down the back lines, quick stun, Faith Beyond! Oh, that damage is so quick and so heavy. Now Shadow's also on the run back out of here. The Spirit is coming forward from the Ember Spirit, and that's what's going to allow for the rooting to happen. You can steal Searing Chains, but the survivability is still too much. Even with the Omni Slash, they just sunder out the damage. So now it's Blink who's on the run and almost no life. Super, the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. It is Wings who will lose 4. TP.
Like, you actually want to go for Desert this game when you're versus Terrorblade? Maybe, but probably not. I don't know. I'm still surprised there's no Maelstorms out. I definitely think the Juggernaut's built.
Why fight into a Wings lineup is already posturing, looking for an engagement? This is an easier one. You're looking at just a D-warding. So you already put the mirror on him, hook him back over. Okay, don't think this member was really essential for that. And maybe that's where Ice can do something.
The vent drop is a lot here, though.
They see him. They actually see him. They cut down the tree. He'll be stunned up, Searing Chained, and hooked to death by the Pudge. One Observer Ward that was just being placed around saw the leap. behind him. They actually put the Aegis onto the Terrorblade. I always wonder about that with Metamorphosis being the primary thing.
It's because he's a tower hitter. Tower hitter generally better carrier.
Oh, Hook. That's not the target he was really looking for. Going to catch only one of the illusions of the Terrorblade, but that melee rack fortification has to be triggered. Monet's just doing way too much damage, and maybe now with the Monkey King ulti, they'll try and push him out, but nope, Monet doesn't care. The Hawk Stomp on the back lines, they initiate in, looking towards that Live Stealer. The Terrorblade, remember, he's still got that Sunder, so you go for that quick little swap out. It's being used on the Pudge, keeping him alive. Juggernaut can't find the target. You've still got Sunder available. You've still got Aegis the Immortal up and running. Juggernaut has to buy back to try and sustain in this fight. Monet's so low, they're going to break him through. He did actually use the Sunder in the end of the fight. Linker Spear triggered on the Ember Spirit. Monet's back to Wild Living. They're still here for the melee rack. That's what they came for. Even though they get the buybacks out, Ice almost sacrificing himself on the front lines without the hook hitting from Pudge. White can't really punish it. But no Live Stealer, no Rubik. But also no mid-racks.
He is smoked up with the rest of his team. There is an Infest. Terrorblade Illusions trying to scout out Invis room.
They got one. They found White. They actually committed Omni. Oh wait, no, it sounded like Omni. They have a true sight. I'm not seeing an Observer Ward up, so they're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Push a whole bunch of illusions in. Attack into the tower. They've already forced out fortifications. Slide a fist. No Searing Chains to lock him on. He attempted it, but it actually missed. And Faith Beyond, here comes your jump in. Looks towards that Terrorblade. The damage is high, but the stun back is better. The hook shot pulling in Faith Beyond. He has to stampede away. With another Searing Chains out. You don't have the Monkey King ultimate anymore. Bat and go for this. Super has still got a decent amount of pressure on the bottom lane. And the ping has arrived. YOLO! So LFY, they understand what's going on. Ice needs to control this beautifully, if it's possible. In comes the illusion. They understand the situation. Roshan's almost down. You trigger off the order from Monkey King, but here comes the three-man impale. It was perfect from the Nyx Assassin. The Aegis Immortal is still in the hands of Shadow, but on the back lines, Ice being ripped apart. So there goes Monkey King, and Shadow's got nowhere to run. The Hof Stomp from Faith Beyond plus the double edge. It looks beautiful, but it is just so ineffective. Not enough damage to come in from it. So the Aegis Immortal will trigger, and they're looking towards the Juggernaut. A double kill for him. Monet gets the attack in. Shadow, the jump ball, the Searing Chains will not be able to connect on him. So Shadow can continue to run, but no Juggernaut for 100 seconds. He can buy back, but they'll lose the Centaur as well for this. But if you even force the buyback out from the Juggernaut, the economic hit's going to be so huge. So they stampede forward. Monet's nearby. He's got Sunder available. He's not going to help out his Pudge here. Just lets him die for the moment. And they try and focus over towards the Live Stealer. Rooted up now that Rage is worn off. Where's the extra support? Right now it's just Super by himself. Slides a fist up and then doesn't get out. He got stunned and controlled. It's the Ember Spirit who's now down. And all of us is available plus Satanic. So it's Satanic and Sunder. That's the hardest thing in the world, but Ice jumping in through the back lines, looking for the stun. Monet triggered off his BKB. Monkey King gets instantly controlled up by the Pudge. The perfect dismember. Faith Beyond, he's kept alive by the Shrine, but it's all up now to the Terrorblade, standing in the midst of this fight. He's just chasing anyone he wants to. The swap stopped in, the swap out. There she is. This is the problem they knew they were going to face. To a low live Terrorblade, he'll switch his life over and then run straight back into the engagement. The hook hits perfectly, even bouncing the Live Stealer on the way back out again. Faith Beyond, another good hook stomp. The Super needs a little bit more space, but he has it. Monet will create it, and that's really the game. Everyone is lost for Wings, and so is the series. 2-0 victory for LFY.
LFY looking a lot better than yesterday. Wings still just... It's just not your stage. Grabs been weird, mentioned item builds been weird.